Welcome to Mexico. We have just come through customs and immigration here at the airport in Puerto Vallarta, and we need to go and find an Uber now to take us to our accommodations. So we have arrived at our accommodation for the next 2 weeks here in Puerto Vallarta, which is in the state of Nayarit, north of Puerto Vallarta. And the first thing to do is a sunset walk on the beach. And we will be exploring Puerto Vallarta and some of the surrounding areas tomorrow. So the plan is that we will take a bus to the Malecon, or the boardwalk, which is in the oldest part of Puerto Vallarta. Now this is also where the indigenous people stayed before the Spanish arrived. It is the next day and we are on our way to the Malecon. We are just about to pass the cruise ship port where the cruise ships come in for a city visit. Well, let me tell you a little bit about this area while we are bouncing and rattling over the cobblestones of Costa Rica Road on our way to the end of the line. So this whole area has cobblestone streets named after countries and significant features and people in and around Latin America. We will be walking from the last bus stop to El Centro, which was where the first settlement was started that eventually led to the establishment of Puerto Vallarta. The indigenous people had inhabited this area and the broader Bahia de Banderas region for centuries before the Spanish arrived. Now there are several towns, villages and communities around the bay, including Puerto Vallarta. Bahia de Banderas translates to Bay of Flags in English, and the story that goes with this is that the Spanish expeditionary force came into the area and were met by a force of thousands of indigenous warriors carrying their colorful flags as a symbol of their resistance against the Spanish. So the Spanish were so impressed by this encounter that it prompted them to name the bay after this event. Anyway, Puerto Vallarta started off as a settlement when Don Guadalupe Sanchez and his family arrived here by boat in 1851. They named the settlement Las Peñas de Santa Maria de Guadalupe. Over time, it developed into a village and was considered a town in 1918 when it was renamed Puerto Vallarta in honor of Ignacio Vallarta, who was the former governor of the state of Jalisco. Now this information is not going to improve your life or enhance your social standing, but that doesn't matter. Like and subscribe now to see a few more of the videos whenever I make them, before you forget. Anyway, we reached the end of the line here, so let's get out now and go for a walk along the Malecon.
Que baila la luna, baila que baila mi amor. Tengo la grande fortuna de estar en tu corazón. Baila que baila la luna, baila que baila mi amor. Tengo la grande fortuna de estar en tu corazón. Pa' abajo, pa' el centro, adivina qué es lo que yo quiero. Izquierda, derecha, pa' dentro, tequila pa' mi perdición.
So this is Bahia de Banderas. It's about 42 kilometers wide, about 100 kilometers from point to point all around the coast, 900 meters deep with whales and good fishing. And there's quite a long boardwalk or Malecon, marina, lots of shops, restaurants, drinking holes and more. A really nice vibe. This sculpture is called Nostalgia and was made by Ramiz Baquet in 1984. He was a prominent Mexican artist and sculptor, and he was instrumental in developing this open-air art gallery along the Malecon. Many others also contributed. Oh no! going on here? Where's your fork? Mr. Sandman, give me a dream, make it the best one that I've ever seen. Senor Frogs. There's an impressive church in the background. Our Lady of Guadalupe is one of the titles for the Virgin Mary, and she is the patron saint of Mexico. This is another famous sculpture here along the boardwalk named Vallarta Dancers. We are on our way back now, and my wife has decided that we're going to be shopping. While my wife is in and out of the shops here at Gallerias Vallarta, I'm just relaxing on the food court balcony overlooking the cruise ship terminal. The sun is gone. The circus is in town. So we are out in the street waiting for our ride back to Nuevo Vallarta. So it's another day and we are on a little boat named Miriam on our way to try some fishing. Now we don't do fishing, so it's possible that there will be a lot of wasting our food overboard. So anyway, let's see what we can do today. The sea looks smooth as glass, but it's not. It's an undulating trip, and I hope I don't feed the fishes. I don't know if they can hear anything because of all the noise of the engines, and but anyway, it's a Tuesday. The hooks have been baited. We have 3 lines in the water on this side, and we have 3 in the water on this side. Another fish caught, but one of my shipmates has been feeding the fish for some time now, so I think we better go back. We are heading back rapido. I'm not sure whether the microphone can pick up this heck of a lot of wind and a heck of a lot of sound. So anyway, so we are just returning to the Nuevo Vallarta Marina after our aborted fishing trip. We didn't catch much, but enough for dinner though. So I didn't film for the last few days. We just did normal things like going shopping and lying on the beach and going to town and so on. So we are now here at Vallarta Adventures. We're going on a trip across the bay to Las Caletas, where there's a show and a buffet dinner. The show is called Rhythms of the Night, and so we'll find out what that is all about. And yes, there are dolphins here. Some of them were caught in the wild and others were born here. Now those caught in the wild were caught 20-25 years ago when it was still legal to do so. It's no longer legal to do so. So yeah, that's the story with these. Nice to see, but also sad.
Is the mommy, does the mommy feel protective at all, or she doesn't worry about it?
Well, she's now desensitized because at the beginning it was like, my baby. But since she has already a lot of babies, she knows how the process is.
She did.
Yeah, right? Yes.
Oh my God.
And we are underway on calm seas. We have arrived and are waiting to dock and disembark, and it looks very busy there. The tribes are congregating here in the forest. Oh, the decor in this place is so nicely done. It feels real. So many people, so many boats. It's like a lot of fun. So this is set for 5. They call them barrios, like areas. And there's a buffet, people are lining up, food is here. And you for coffee. Oh, Falua coffee if you want. And the man is still blowing the conch just over there. So we are here in a taxi now on our way to a small town of Bucerias. It's also here along the coast of Bahia de Banderas, a small touristy town, and it's about 15-20 minutes drive from Puerto Vallarta. So the first thing we did when we got to Bucerias is look for food. The name Bucerias means place of divers. This little village was started in the 1930s, 1936. 37 somewhere there, and the name depicts what happened here, people diving for mussels and seafood. There's also a vibrant flea market here, as I was saying. So this church is Templo de la Santa Cruz.
Sí, quien se encontró fue el güero, los muchachos.
These birds are called frigates, and they were eating turtles that came out of the ground there with that bloke in the black and standing. So that couple over there with the green and white, the distance, they collected them and they're taking them somewhere. Pelicans flying over the waves. Very cool. Is the life?
Yeah, I was here like a half hour ago. He wasn't here.
Okay.
You okay?
Don't know. It's just something like that. But I've only been here for a minute, so I don't know.
Yeah, like it's real.
Eh?
See,
Easy. If it looks like a snake and it moves like a snake, then quite possibly it is a snake. Even if it's on the beach, trying to get into the waves. Another day, another fishing trip. So out to sea again. Hopefully we don't feed the fishes, because that kind of thing is inclined to happen. Anyway, that looks like a Navy boat. We're just hanging around here, waiting for the cruise ship to dock. And we are underway. It's early morning, it is cold, and we are off. The hooks are being baited as we rush off after the other boats on our way to somewhere close to the Marietta Islands, because it looks like there might be some fishing there, or so they think. So the boats have slowed down now.
Everybody's coming.
Yeah, we're in the area now. We're in the area of the fishes, hopefully. Got the first fish. First fish of the day.
Give you a little one back.
Tiny little one.
It's a baby grouper.
Oh.
It's a big fish, but really big.
Oh my, the biggest fish today. So it's got 2 Spanish mackerels.
Hold this. Take your time.
Okay, I'm recording this time.
I'm too ugly. I don't want to.
So there you go. There's fish.
Pulling more up. Fish. Nice.
Yeah, there you go.
Nice.
So we've gone from fishing to whale watching. The fish are not biting, but the whales are jumping. We're going top speed back to the harbour. So the tide is far out, like wide beach, and here's a turtle coming out, probably going to lay eggs. Gonna have a look at that. Okay, the other day I saw a dead turtle. Here we are seeing a live turtle.
Stay away from that.
That's a turtle going to lay eggs. And so we are calling it goodbye from Mexico. See you again on the next one.